Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 52 of our Get Your Goals annual challenge. Today we're talking about an emotion-related topic, and I've been doing that every day this month. And we went through the SOAP framework. We talked about whys. We've covered a lot of things. And starting tomorrow and for the rest of the month, we're going to go through a process because I feel like we really haven't nailed, at least I don't feel like I've nailed my emotional goals for this month and then for the rest of the year. So we are going to talk about a process tomorrow. I'll recommend a process. You don't have to follow it. You can use your own, but we'll have a topic, an emotion-related topic, because I want to make sure we cover those, as well as each day we will go through a step in the goal-setting process so that by the end of the month, by the 28th of February, we will have your 1 to 3 very important to you, most important to you, emotional goals set, broken down, and ready to achieve this year. And we'll do that every month. I think that, I'm not sure when, if we'll cover it at the beginning of the month or toward the end like we did this month. February is a short month, so it's a little bit more challenging than the other months. Here we got 30, 31 days the rest of the month. We only have 28 this month. So I have to kind of squeeze things in. And that's why a couple of days we're going to double up on things like today's topic and the first step of the goal setting process that we'll use. I think we'll use a 7-step process, but I might tweak that a little too. And remember, you can tweak anything I say or share so that it fits and works for you. So today we're talking about let emotions roll right through you. And I like to say roll right on through you. Kind of like I want to make sure that they've got momentum. I experience my emotions, and I'm going to share a, 6-step process of how I handle this. And I'm going to give you an example because I've been up since 2 a.m. this morning with my 2-year-old granddaughter and my 8-day-old granddaughter on and off, helping my daughter out, and while her husband went back to work. And so it's really interesting. I realized how much more energy I had when I had my kids in my 30s than I do in my 60s as a grandma. So what is the process for handling emotions, and how do we let them roll right on through us? Well, step 1, acknowledge the emotion. Today, I'm acknowledging that I am freaking exhausted. I'm really, really tired. And I'm gonna not hide that from myself. I'm gonna acknowledge, hey, I'm running on no sleep, so I have to breathe and let things run right through me, or I'm gonna get frustrated. I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna get upset about things that normally wouldn't upset me at all. Case in point, the child gate broke today, and I was trying to fix it before I started my videos. And so it was a good reminder that I need to use this process on myself. Let things just flow right through me, especially when there's other things going on in our life. So step 1 is acknowledge the emotion. Step 2, observe the emotion. Notice that and how that emotion is affecting you. I noticed that not getting enough sleep makes me all the things I just said. Shorter fuse, more frustrated with myself more than anybody else because I want to be patient all the time. I'm not very patient naturally. Step 3, take a deep breath. Sometimes we just need to take a deep breath, let the emotion in, acknowledge it, observe it, let it simmer as it rolls through us, and then practice being mindful, being present in the moment, and realize that emotion is just a piece of what's going on right now, and that I don't have to focus on that piece, right? I don't have to be tired and frustrated. I can focus on enjoying my granddaughters, for example. Step 5, express the emotion. Now, you want to find a way to express it. I'm sharing it in my video. That's how I'm expressing it today. Or I might write it down, or I might do something like one of our letting go practices, write it down on a piece of paper. If I'm feeling super frustrated, tear it up and throw it in the garbage. Whatever works, but I'm going to find a way to express that emotion so it doesn't get stuck and trapped in me somewhere, or I don't shove it down and then it explodes out at a time that I least want it to. And finally, let go of the emotion. Once you've expressed it, once you've acknowledged it and observed it and done all these things to it, it's easy to just let it roll right in and out, right? We let happiness roll in and out of our life all the time. Why wouldn't we let all of the emotions roll in and out and through us all the time? So what's our action item today? Notice an emotion that you're feeling and run this 6-step process on it. Acknowledge that you're feeling it, observe it, and how and what things trigger it in you. I'm always looking for what triggers me to feel different ways, because I want to trigger myself intentionally to feel the ways I want to feel, and I want to eliminate or make sure that I'm preparing myself for triggers that trigger me to behave in ways I don't want to. Then we're going to breathe, practice mindfulness, express the emotion some way, shape, or form, hopefully in a way that's positive toward ourselves and other people, and then just let go of it. Because guess what? Before we know it, we'll probably feel that emotion again. And we'll get to practice this process of letting it roll right through us again. The truth is, if we don't experience our emotions, if we don't let ourselves feel them, they do get trapped in our body, which can cause illness and all kinds of other things. But that's a bigger topic for another day. That's it. That's our action item today. Experience the emotion. We're going to dive deep and fast into our emotional goals starting tomorrow, because I want to make sure that every month we have a process that we go through, so you can expect that process for each different life framework area and aspect. So we're going to start right off with the emotional area of our life. All right, any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow.